What's going on, guys? It's Daniel here and I'm doing an episode of Trashpicking. Welcome to the very first one. This is probably my biggest score yet from the side of the road. I've done trashpicking for the past couple of weeks to 2 months maybe, I'd say. That's probably it. 2 months, and I've been scoring so many different things off the side of the road. It's incredible. Like, the things that people throw out just continues to stun me. Now today I just finished going through this entire pile of stuff here, right? I've left this stuff here. This is way too water damaged, as you can see, and that's missing the disc, so it's not going to be worth getting. But this is my bag of stuff that I just pulled out of there. Like, a whole bunch of different books and stuff, learning books, a whole bunch of different puzzles, Russell Hobbs mug warmer, different games and books. This is a vintage game from 1989, I think it was. Got some more stuff in here, like just a whole bunch of old, bits and bobs. But all of this stuff is selling well, and this is new. This is sealed. Like, what? Why would you throw it all out, man? But this is probably the biggest score. Ready for this? Fuck yeah. And then guess what? Another one. But it's a Casio. So that's easily like $50 right there. Those two things. And then, I'm going to take this back home now, and I'm going to go through it with you guys in person, and we're just going to unbag it and see what we've got, see what it's all worth. And I'll put a total up at the end of the day. Alright, I'll see you guys very soon when I'm unboxing all of this stuff. Peace. Alright guys, I'm back, and I've gone through everything and cleaned everything up, and I know what works, what's complete, and pretty much what everything's worth. But I will be putting up sold comps on the screen as I go through stuff. Some things I'm not sure what's worth, like for example these clamps here, and this thing, and a few other things. But I'm gonna take you through, first of all, what I found before I found this entire bag full of stuff. So I found this box on the side of the road, and it's full of glassware, vintage glass bottles and that sort of stuff. I have no idea what make that is. If any of you guys know whose artist name that is for this pottery bowl thing, can you please let me know in the comments below. And I've also got these Crystal Company vintage glass bottles, and I do not know what they're worth. I couldn't find a sold comp on eBay for these ones, so I have no idea what the value is for this stuff. But it should, it's worth something at least. It's better that, it's better selling it on eBay than going to the dump. So yeah, I found this little vase thing made in Thailand. I don't know if I can get it to focus there. But yeah, anyway, it's made in Thailand, so there you go. This is what was really interesting to me, was this blue glass bottle. I honestly have no idea what it's worth, what it even is, because there's no name, no branding on it or anything like that, so I have no idea what it's valued at. And I think this might be a little ashtray here. And I think it was made in Indonesia. Yeah, Indonesia. So, don't know what that's worth. And another glass bottle. It's kind of on a bent shape there, as you can see. It's kind of cool. And then I've got this little green glass type thing. I have no idea what this is worth. If any of you guys know, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, and I've got this little tiny base thing for something. That's pretty much it for the glassware. And then I also found this Star Wars Mustafa system. It's a plastic system from 2005. Don't know if you can really see that, but it says 2005 Lucasfilm. There you go. And then I've got some other parts to it there. This is obviously not complete, but it is the majority of it, so I'm thinking I'll sell it on eBay or something for parts for like $20 maybe, and that will be pretty much, you know, alright, not too bad. This is the solar energy kit here. That's I believe it's complete, and this is the box for it. It was really water damaged when I got it, so I've just been letting it air out and dry. But this is it here, what it looks like. So I should get about, I think, $20 for this one. I put sold comps on the screen as I go. These are some optical illusion cards. I don't have the cards in here yet because they were all wet, so this is just drying out. It's still a little bit wet and damp, but the cards are all dried now and they're like really thick, so I've just put them in between books so I can squish them and flat them together, so that way hopefully they will turn out alright. Now this is going to be everything that's missing parts. So this master quiz thing here, the only thing it's missing is the dice, or the die to it. But it has all the cards and the timer. So I'm thinking what I'll do is take a dice out of another board game I found on the side of the road like a couple months ago that hasn't sold. I'll take it out of that and I'll put it into this, and then this should be worth about $20. So that'll be a good sale in the long run when I do that. This ANZ thing, I found this and I found some paper rolls and then I found some checkbooks, and I had no idea what they were all worth, so I didn't really grab it. This was the last thing. This was like the best thing, but unfortunately it's missing one piece, literally just one piece. I have the CD to it, the manual, and then every other piece that you need to do this, including the light bulb there, except for one of these little blue pieces, which is missing right up here. So that's a really fat rip. Yeah, this thing was going for about 20 to 30 bucks if it's complete, so I'm thinking I might list it as is for parts, and say that it's missing that, and see if I can get $15 to $20 for it, because it has the manual and the CD. And if someone doesn't have this, they might be interested in just... So I've got this Russell Hobbs mug warmer. It turns on, but I haven't tested it with a mug or anything yet, so I need to do that and make sure 100% it heats up, because when I turned it on and tried it to get it working, it wasn't heating up, so I need to wait and see. But I did test these two calculators here. This one works, this Casio calculator. It's worth about $30, and this TI-84 Plus works as well. Whoops, there you go. Let's get an idea of the condition of that. It's in pretty reasonable condition. I need to clean it up and stuff before I sell it, but usually before the COVID hit, you could probably get about $80 to $100 plus on these. Now you're looking at the most you might be able to get is 60 bucks, but they're consistently selling for like $40. So I mean, even if it is 40 bucks, I'll take it. It's free money. You know, can't go wrong with that. And then I tested this thing out. It powers on, but it is meant to come with a remote as well, and I don't have the remote, so it's just as is. I might get $10 for it as is, maybe a bit more if I'm lucky. The Antsig digital amplified indoor antenna. There you go. And I think it works. This Panasonic Easyphone I found on the side of the road. I have no idea on its value, and I have no idea if it works. I have not tested it yet, but I figured it might be worth about 20 bucks. I haven't even looked it up yet, which I need to do. I'll put it on the screen. And same with this Twilight Eclipse disc. I'm thinking maybe 5 bucks, to be honest, for that. Found that this was at the bottom of that bag, a tennis ball, and then just a bunch of screws and nuts and little bits and bobs, but this will just all go into my scrap pile, I reckon. Got these little made in China clamps, pegs for maybe your tent or something. I don't know, you can stick them in the ground in the lawn, and I reckon you might be able to just use them for your tent or something. So I'm just going to show you each thing. Forensic Detective, I already showed you that. Stranded, this is a $10 game, not much money to be made there. These cards are worth about 10 to 15, so that's okay. This card pack's worth about 15 as well, maybe a little bit more. This Visual Brainstorms thing is worth about $20 as well, I think it was. Greed, the game of all or nothing from 1989, it's worth $25. Board game here, I'm going to list it for about $15 or $20 and see if I can get that. I couldn't find a sold comp on this one actually, I remember. Now, this is a good score. This Shark Book. I looked this up and it's sold for 30 bucks. So this board game here also sells for about $20, and thing, well, one of my favourite things, just because it's like the 25th anniversary edition of Trashpicking and it's complete as well. This thing, I should get $20 for it on eBay. 20 bucks, it's not bad. And then this is probably my absolute favourite score out of the whole thing, because it's worth $100 retail price originally, and it is complete. So it comes with, here, I'll show you that, a whole bunch of little like information books talking about different things, including Muhammad Ali, and then as you can see, just a whole bunch of different stuff. To the last thing, Upwards. This is, I think, yes, it was complete. Of course it's complete, it's in the complete pile. The only thing it was missing was some paper for it, so you could write down, you know, your score and stuff. That's all. Before I finish this off, I forgot to show you guys the last thing out of the bag that I found on the side of the road, and it's these enamel painted bird frames. I'll show you the back so you get an idea of who it's made by. Handmade enamel on copper by PG Collins. So I looked these things up online, and there was a sale of a different type of frame, like picture, but I think it sold for like $20 to $22 or so. So I'm thinking I'll get 20 bucks a piece on each of these, so that'd be like $40 right there as well, which is awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Peace.